Welcome to the exciting and new mini podcast. I'm Jason.
I'm Andy.
I'm Dana.
And I'm Jim.
Yo,
Jim,
welcome.
first timer.
First time. Thank you for having me today.
Popping his cherry.
Nice. This is quite the setup.
Thanks. Andy
Glad
did
you
it
could make
himself.
My first ever podcast.
Look at that.
Andy put it together himself.
You've now been heard by as many people as we've been ever
As
heard
many
by.
as people
I
in
think
this
it's
room.
just everybody in this room, those that listen to this.
And every now and then we'll have somebody listen. I listened.
Yeah.
Our buddy Ish at work says he listens to every one. He's like, I just listened to your Dune podcast. I was like,
Oh, really?
Did you really listen to that? He's like, yeah.
I just listened to Dune today.
Hi, Ish.
And thank you for the shout out.
Yeah, thanks for listening, Ish.
Yeah.
He will not come on, though.
I
I've
know
asked
you've
him.
asked
I'm
him,
like,
right?
come on,
Yeah.
just come on. He's like, no way.
Aw.
Is he just afraid he wouldn't have anything to say, or?
I don't know. I don't know why he wouldn't do it. He's weird.
Yeah,
He's a
he's
weird
young.
guy.
He's not
too, yeah.
weird.
Ish,
He's
you're
young.
weird.
Aw.
I don't think I know him.
Maybe not. Maybe
He
not.
sits where
He's in the inventory room. He used to sit where
Stand-up?
Stand-up used to sit, yeah.
I didn't even go in that room
Yeah.
today.
Oh, yeah.
All right, you want to kick off what we're watching this week? I finished American Fiction.
Oh, did you
I
like it?
started last week, but did you watch it yet?
I haven't finished it yet.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
I really like that
Yeah,
movie
I
a
thought that
lot.
was
I
very
can't
good
wait to
movie.
finish
I haven't
it.
seen it.
Jeffrey Wright? Yeah, it's good. It's a good movie.
It's on my list.
It's really good, man.
yeah.
It just and what's Sterling K. Brown too. He's really good.
It's
at
one
it.
of those movies that kind of got like steamrolled by Oppenheimer and Barbie and stuff like
It
that.
could have done really well
Yeah.
in the Oscars if the Oppenheimer and
The
Yeah.
Barbenheimer.
yeah.
I didn't even like Oppenheimer. You saw
Really?
it? Yeah, I didn't take
Tara
it.
and I finally finished the second half of it this
Wow.
past week, and I was just like, I could have done without watching it.
Wow, I really enjoyed it.
Seriously,
Robert
it
Downey
didn't really
Jr. I thought
hold my
was great
attention.
in it too.
He was, and so was
Cillian Murphy.
Cillian Murphy and everyone else, but I was just like, I just could have read this.
Yeah.
What happened online. Like,
Wow.
it was fine.
I
expected more action.
I also didn't like
I thought
the
they'd be
other
dropping bombs all over the place. And I
Yeah.
haven't seen that.
Yeah. Well, speaking of dropping bombs,
That's a good segue.
But I watch, I like disaster movies.
Okay.
I'm a big fan. I like The Day After Tomorrow. I like anything where
What a hunk of shit that movie is.
I've
Go
seen
on.
that movie 5,000 times. I love
Jake
it.
Gyllenhaal.
Yeah. I love seeing
He's got
like,
a new movie coming out.
Roadhouse, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's out.
Roadhouse.
actually.
I think
Is
it's
it?
out.
I think I
it
heard
is,
good
yeah.
things about it.
This looks like crap because the
Yeah.
original Roadhouse was crap. I know
Yeah.
a lot
yeah,
of people love
yeah.
that movie.
It was like
No.
I think that movie's crap.
The original
Yeah.
Roadhouse, that's classic.
It's
What-
crap.
wasn't
No.
classic. I mean, I don't remember
But
there being
it
much
was-
of a plot there. It was just
Whenever
like,
it's on, I'm watching it.
Really?
It
I
was-
think I saw it
yeah,
one
it's
I
up
couldn't
there.
even tell you. I was going to say I watched it once. I can't even tell you.
Yeah, I
what,
saw
more than what it
and
is
for a
about.
Patrick Swayze movie in the 80s, I couldn't get me to watch it more than once.
Yeah.
I saw a
So-
picture of Jake Gyllenhaal in
Like Point Break, you've probably
Roadhouse,
seen more than once, right?
500
See?
times.
though. Yeah. That's one of those.
That's what I mean.
But
But
I've never seen Ghost. So
Oh, 500 times.
I've never seen that either.
Dirty Dancing,
never
5,000
saw that
times.
either.
But
Never saw Dirty Dancing.
Never saw Dirty. I've never
oh
seen
my
that.
god!
Like,
well, when we get to 1987,
when
we're
we
watching
did,
it.
when we
I
did
think it's 89.
Footloose,
Yeah.
this was the first time I saw Footloose when we watched it for the podcast because I don't watch dancing movies. Footloose,
Yeah.
Flashdance,
I don't think I've
Dirty
seen
Dancing.
Footloose. I probably saw
Yeah.
Footloose. I just don't
Footloose
remember
is
too much.
fun,
It's
dude.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you saw the Kenny Loggins video, you saw Footloose.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, pretty
true.
much.
But anyway, so this one has been on my list for a few years. I haven't gotten around to watching it, but it was with I forget his name. Greenland.
Greenland.
What's that guy's name? You know,
Is that
he
his
was,
last name,
He was
Greenland?
that was the name of the movie. He
The
was in
movie's called
the
Greenland?
300.
Gerard Butler.
Gerard Butler. Thank you. He was in it, and
It's called Greenland?
Yeah.
I don't think I heard
Does
of
it take place in the country
that's
of
where they're
Greenland?
trying to get to. And
Gerard Butler is one of my favorite American actors because whenever he's trying to speak,
Is he American?
No,
He's
he's
American.
Irish, isn't he? But like when he's trying to speak like an American, I'm like,
Well,
dude, you
he's
need
the
to
one
go
that
to
can't do it?
You
Yeah.
need to
He's
go to
really
a
good at
dialect
it.
coach.
This took place. This was set in Atlanta, and he didn't fake his accent. He just used his natural
That's
accent.
good. Good for him.
His wife was the girl from Deadpool. His girlfriend from Deadpool.
Oh, Marina Back.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever.
She was in
Yeah.
it.
She was in V too.
Yeah, yeah. And it wasn't that great for a disaster movie. There wasn't enough
What
things
was the
being blown
disaster
up.
happening?
A comet was coming,
Oh,
and the comet does hit the Earth. There's no
speaking of
plan
comets, Night of the
to go
Comet,
up to
we
that
do that one
comet
soon.
and blow it up.
What's
Like
that?
there's
Night
no
of the
plan. There's no
Comet.
escaping
Nice.
it. It's coming.
so what? Greenland safe? if they get
Greenland
there?
is where, if you were selected, it underground bunker to survive type of thing. But
So
you have
you-
to get there first.
So what did you watch this on?
I don't know. Tara's sister was over and she put her
All
on.
right. You don't recommend it, you said, right?
No, there wasn't enough disaster for me. I wanted more. Like, there was no big wave coming and taking everyone out. That didn't
Yeah.
happen. Like all the standard stuff you see, but it was
There
more
wasn't,
about.
like 8 funnels
Yeah.
forming
No.
from like when you look out.
No, this was more of like what happens to the people while they know this is coming and what they do about it. And then everything takes place at the end, and it's like, oh, Earth is destroyed. So.
Yeah.
I also watched Ricky Stenicki.
Did you like it?
No,
Oh my god, it's so funny, dude.
I was not a fan. I didn't finish it. Tara finished it on her own.
I think
Yeah.
it's,
I didn't watch
it's
it
one of
yet,
my
but-
favorite comedies of the past 10 years.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Really? I
Really?
did not watch that yet.
I liked it a lot.
Well, then one of you has to watch it and,
I'll
be the
probably watch it
tiebreaker.
tonight.
Okay.
I got nothing to watch.
Don't
Yeah.
go in it expecting an Academy Award movie. It's a stupid movie.
I can't imagine I would be expecting that.
No, I'm just telling you,
Which
gotta
one's he? Yeah.
expect, she might not. She might have been expecting more, but it was a dumb
No,
movie.
I
Best
was-
Picture, Ricky Stenicki.
Yeah.
That's
No.
Cena and Efron?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who's
and
else?
Andrew Santino's in it,
Yeah.
and Jermaine Michael, or what is his
I
name?
don't know his
Oh,
real
Jermaine
name.
Fowler.
Oh, okay.
That's the guy.
I didn't
who's
recognize
gay.
him from anything else.
He was the gay friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was he in anything before?
He's a comedian.
He's a
I know that.
okay.
Yeah, but I think
Yeah.
he might have had a TV show at one point. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
Though. Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't recognize him, but
I liked it a lot. Though.
okay.
Yeah.
We need a tiebreaker, Andy.
She didn't finish it, so it doesn't count.
I couldn't finish
Yours
it.
doesn't count.
I was like, this is terrible. Tara
Does it-
did like it
does
though.
not count. Tara liked
Tara
it.
liked
Yeah.
it?
She did.
See,
She did.
Were there any
she's
laugh out loud
crazy.
moments?
No.
None.
No.
there's
Jason.
no aha moments for you. Are you kidding me?
No.
The whole movie was aha moments. John Cena
sorry.
singing those songs.
I-
That was hysterical. I'm sorry, I don't want to spoil anything for you.
Well, that's not a spoiler. Like, you don't
Yeah, it
say
is
what the
because he
song
does several
is.
times.
Yeah, but
They're so good.
He
I'm
doesn't know
sorry,
what the
they're really
songs are.
good. Yeah.
okay.
John Cena plays the things he does is just insane. I mean,
What's
No.
this on? Is this on like Amazon?
it's on
or something
Amazon
like
Prime.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please
Yeah.
watch it tonight.
that? Right. Now I got something to watch.
You need to watch it, but you can't be drunk because then you're just going to find everything funny.
Oh, shit. Then I'll have to wait.
Because you can't be sober either because then you're like, it's not funny. But if you're too drunk, you're like, it's hilarious.
Maybe I'll
you
watch
need a
this
good
with Michelle.
I don't
medium.
like all these
Sunday night.
rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, Jesus Christ.
Because if he's drinking already and now he's going to find it
You don't
hilarious.
need to have that many rules. He's always drunk.
I know, it's
Oh.
going to be really tough for me to find
Are
some
you always
time.
drunk?
It's going to be hard for me to find some time where I'm sober.
When you just start drinking, how
Well,
about that?
here's the thing. Michelle's away tomorrow and Saturday.
You
so
can
I'll
maybe
have to
watch
wait
it with her.
Well, I
That's
want to
when
wait
you
till
would watch it.
Sunday to
Yeah.
watch it with her. So when she gets home on Sunday,
Okay.
we'll watch it. She's got like a bunch of concerts to go to.
Oh,
Who's she going
really?
to see?
I think she's going to Fall Out Boy tomorrow with the Alpen clan, the females,
Okay.
Christine, Carrie, and Katie. And then on Saturday, she's going with Logan, my sister, my niece, and nephew to Group Love, I think it is. And that's
Okay.
tomorrow's in the Garden, Saturday's in Philly.
Madison Square Garden?
Yes, that garden. The Boston
Not the
Garden.
Boston
She's
one.
going to be tired. I'm already tired thinking about that.
It's one of those things. She was probably really excited about it until
Yeah.
this week came, and she's like, "I got back-to-back nights of concerts. So like, I hope one of them gets canceled. Can someone get COVID?"
I have another funny thing I watched this week. It was Quiet on Set, The Dark Side of Kids TV.
Was that the Dan Snyder thing?
Yeah.
I'm,
Okay,
joking,
I
I'm
watched-
joking that it was a comedy.
I watched the
Yeah.
first episode.
I watched the
show's
first
funny.
episode as well. Yeah. It was
I'll watch the
hilarious.
rest of it.
I really like the foot stuff.
Ariana Grande milking a potato is the best scene in the
Logan
entire
made a
thing.
good point up there. He said Drake Bell being like the main guy for this, it's not a strong enough name. You needed an Ariana Grande. You needed somebody like that. A
Or
Jamie Lynn Spears or somebody.
Melinda Cosgrove or
Yep.
Jeanette McCreary or one of those
Yeah.
people.
You needed a
because-
bigger name.
Or the
to-
girls from Victorious, because they were already like probably
Yeah.
adults, if not. I mean, they were like Victoria
They were
Justice
over
was probably
18.
like at
They were
least
definitely
19.
over 18,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, I
Those
haven't
girls should come
gotten
forward.
too far into that. Did they talk about more than, or do they just go to Drake or Josh and Drake and Josh or whatever? Like, do they
Drake
talk
Bell
about
doesn't
the
really tell his story till like near the end.
Okay.
Like the last half hour.
Yeah, I'll tell
And
you.
he's against somebody else, not Dan Snyder,
Brian
right?
Peck, yeah.
That first episode, I think the biggest problem with was, besides the fact that it was very interesting, the biggest problem was that, like, the people they're interviewing, the two writers and that one woman who I don't even know why she was being interviewed. She might have been like
The blonde girl.
The blonde was there for a couple
She
seasons.
was
The girl with the brown
brunette
hair.
with the nose ring, she had tats on her hands and stuff like that.
Yeah.
She seemed like the
Oh.
most bitter one. I'm like, who's this? Like, what?
I didn't know who
who's
she was either.
Yeah.
Like, why are they going to her with all this? It just seems like someone.
And then the other lady who was fired after 1 year.
Yeah,
She wasn't even
the
there
writer,
that long.
that
yeah.
one writer.
Yeah.
Yeah, the story with the two writers sucked. Like, I would hate to be in their
but
position.
they seem to be going by their word, and I get it.
Yeah.
I'm sure all the shit they said probably did happen, but I don't know. It just seemed like a bunch of bitter employees. And
Yeah.
that- you'll get that everywhere. I don't know.
I mean,
but
they're
I'm
bitter
sure
to
he's
a
a
degree,
perv.
yeah.
I'm
That's
sure
what I'm saying.
he's a perv.
The right people didn't come forward.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
think. Yeah, but I think those two girls. Well, I haven't seen the rest of them, but just going with the first episode, the two women absolutely have claimed. You know, the sharing of the salary, the leaning over the desk,
I
some
don't
of
even know
that
how
other
that's
stuff,
legal, but
and it wasn't. And
Yeah.
then she got to sue them for it. So
I don't realize that what ended up
and
happening.
then on the first
Did they
episode,
talk about that in the
said,
first
yeah,
episode?
yeah, the one
That's an
girl sued
award
them.
we won. Our
Oh, yeah.
podcast
Yeah.
won that.
Best
That's a
podcast
legit
of
award.
2023. We were presented to, like, someone
a
came and
major
presented
award.
us with that. It's a major award. It's for
It is.
Jilly.
That's very cool.
We did that movie last year.
That's
Yep.
right.
I also like your captain's hats.
Yeah,
That
we
was
used to
from the
wear
Love
them.
Yeah.
days.
Yep.
You had to wear those when you came on.
Yeah, we
you were
wore
a
them for the
guest.
longest time. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
glad
the
you're
way-
not doing that anymore.
I'm kind of clever.
The
not doing that.
sombreros was a nice try, but it didn't work
We
out.
couldn't get the headphones over. Brian went to Mexico and bought the sombrero hats. He's like, now we're going to wear these. And we're like, awesome. And then we put them on, and then the headphones wouldn't
Yeah,
fit
we couldn't
anyway.
get that,
We
though.
couldn't put them over. We couldn't put them under. We're like,
Oh
we're
my
not wearing
gosh.
sombreros.
And the rest is just our,
Nonsense.
yeah.
That 100 poster there is because Brian's a huge fan of the 100.
Oh, it's coming back.
Why? You did
Is it-
100 episodes. It
Is
should
it
be
like
over.
the 200?
No.
Wait, was it a 100 episode? Was
No.
it really?
Yeah. Brian said it was 100
Oh,
episodes.
did he?
Is
I
that
didn't know
what
that.
the
I don't
100
watch
is
it.
supposed to represent?
Yeah.
No, the 100 are the amount of people I think who
Yeah, I
got
think
off
so.
of this thing, but
I never saw
Tara
it.
watched it. But I just saw that it was getting announced that maybe they're doing more episodes or something.
Tara gonna watch Ricky Stenicki again? I'll watch it with me, you, and Tara. We should watch it.
You should. And you can have
We
a
have
good
her on
laugh.
for the podcast. We'll do a live.
She still won't. She still won't do a podcast.
Jim,
That's all I've got that I watched.
what do you got going on, man? We've never had you on. So
I know.
What have you watched?
What am I
lately?
watching?
Do you want to recommend anything? Anything you want to say that you don't recommend? Or
Well, so my family and I were watching The Walking Dead. So Amy and I, we started watching that years ago when it came out, and we
Yep.
kind of stopped after like season 4 or 5. But now the kids are older; they want to watch it, and so we're sitting through it. And that's I know it's going to take us years
and you'll
to
sit
get
and
through
you'll
11
be
seasons.
sitting through
Yeah.
it. You'll be like, ugh.
Yeah, I know.
What season
I
are you
know.
in right now?
3 or 4. They're in the
Okay.
prison.
what did they
Oh,
average
then
about
it's three.
16 episodes a season? Because it was like
Yeah.
8 and 8
Wherever
they
the
would do
governor
usually.
is, the governor. That's
Yeah.
the season
That's
we're on.
That's season
That's a
three.
good, that was some good Walking Dead with
Yeah.
the governor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yep.
like those
Yep.
seasons.
Yeah, once they get to Alexandria, that's where it all kind of falls apart.
Yeah.
So
Right.
by season 6, it's oh my god, it's so terrible.
It's going to take
Yeah.
months to get to season
Your
6. I
kids
know.
might even be like, I don't want to watch this
Do you
anymore.
want
We'll see. I'll watch it as long as they do.
Yeah.
Do you watch like an episode a night or whatever?
We
you
try
get
to
the
watch
chance
a
to,
couple
or-
episodes at night. So,
Okay.
just our schedule is, eat dinner, the kids do their thing, get ready for school the next day. And if we have time, we sit and watch a couple episodes.
Nice. That's a
Yeah.
good family.
Yeah.
That's the way Michelle and I've been doing a modern.
Yeah, it's nice.
Michelle and I've been doing Modern Family like that. Like we'll finish dinner, we'll watch Jeopardy, and then we watch like an hour of Modern Family before
Right.
we decide to
Get like
wa-
3 episodes
wa-
in.
we decide to watch a show or just say let's go to bed. It's usually like 8:30 by then, and we're like,
Yeah.
bed or something else.
Yeah, yeah.
It'd be Red Bed or Ricky
Have you guys
Stenicki.
have you seen Poor Things?
Not
Not
yet.
yet.
All right,
Not yet.
I'm halfway through Poor Things.
That's a nice porno.
It's
Yeah.
it's an interesting
I saw
movie.
too much Mark Ruffalo. I'm telling you.
Do you see brain on him? Like is
You
it
don't
all-
see his brain. You see back.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I can do that. I can deal with that.
And that's just too much Mark Ruffalo.
Is that too much of him?
Yeah,
I mean,
let's see him like
he's,
that.
he's great in the, in
He's
the,
good
in
in
the
this movie, I think. Yeah, I think
Emma
I
Stone's
enjoyed the
great,
movie.
too.
Yeah, she definitely deserved the best
It's just a
actress.
strange movie. Like I just feel like it's weird.
The
for
guy
the
that
sake
did
of
that
being
movie is
weird.
the same guy that did The Lobster.
Yeah, I didn't see any,
Yeah.
Oh,
any of his
really?
other
Oh,
movies.
okay.
A lot of people didn't like Poor Things, though. They had a lot of problems with it. Connor didn't like
Connor
it.
didn't
did
like
a
it. I like
terrible
it,
review. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Emma Stone though.
Yeah,
So-
me
I,
too.
listen, I love her. I love Emma Stone, but it
Did
was
you
so
watch
fun-
it yet?
Well, no, but it was funny. This last weekend we were with my mom, and
that's right. You
my
told me.
mom, Jim. This is probably new to you, but my mom lives in a old folks
Oh, really?
community down in Lancaster, and one of her neighbors is Emma Stone's grandmother. And they
Awesome.
play bridge together. They're always like getting together, playing. I mean, my
Emma
mom
hasn't come to
my
visit yet,
mom's
right?
my mom's 80, but she's 40. She's like, I'm going to do this, blah, blah, blah. And so she's like, Emma Stone's grandmother and I, we're going out and doing. So when we were together the other day, my mom was like, I want to watch Poor Things. I'm like, yeah, I'm not watching Poor Things with you. I'm like, there's no way I'm going to sit through that movie with you. So I was like, how about instead of watching Emma Stone's most recent movie, we go and watch her first movie? Let's go watch Superbad. So Michelle and me, my sister and husband, the five of us sat down and watched Superbad. And like 5 seconds in, I'm like, oh man, I forgot how filthy this movie is. Because it is filthy. But we were all laughing our asses off.
Jonah Hill at his fattest.
And Jonah Hill at his best, because everything after that, I'm kind of not a big fan of Jonah Hill. I mean, I hate Jonah Hill now, but like
everything after that, Seth Rogen and Bill Hader were
cops.
Yeah,
Michael Cera and
that one dude from the state was driving a car.
He was the one that hit
Joe Garagolo or something like that.
Joe Latruglio. That's
Latruglio.
Because he asked me to say, "You guys on MySpace?"
And oh my God, that was awesome. We had a great time. But it's so funny because when she won the other day, the Oscar, I texted. She was like, "I want to thank my mom, and I want to thank this person, I want to thank this person." And I texted my mom real quick, and I'm like, "And I want to thank my grandmother and her bridge partner Sharon."
So does Emma Stone visit her grandmother?
Since my mom's been there, she has not. But she texts her every once in a while. Jean, I think it's Jean, shows my mom, "Look, Emma texted me." And
Aww,
she's like, "Listen,
adorable.
Next time she comes down, you gotta let me know, because Logan
let us all know.
Just give him a couple hour head notice. So
I
haven't seen your mom in a while. I think I should visit.
My mom's an hour and 45 minutes away. If Logan found out Emma Stone was there, he'd be there in an hour. Logan would have that thing pinned to the ground. He's like, I'm going.
That would just be amazing. You walked in there to see your grandmother, and you look over, and Emma Stone's there with hers. I just watched you have sex with Mark Ruffalo.
And that was the thing. My mom talked to her right before the movie, and she's like, "Did you guys have like a premiere for that? Did you all get together?" And she was like, "That's not a movie that a grandma wants to watch with her granddaughter." I was like, I wonder if she watched it at all, or was just like, "I'll take your word that you were that good that you deserve the Oscar for that."
Is there a special cut that she gives her, like where the scenes are like
it's
removed?
Like 4 minutes long. There's the grandma cut. Jim, I've been over the last 3 months. I found a site where it gives you a new album every day from the 1001 albums you have to listen to before you die.
Cool.
So I've been going through them every day, and now Connor's doing it too, and I think Carrie and there's a couple other people. Oh, our friend Anthony's doing it too. But so I got into a space here where I was almost done. I was going to give up. I was just like, I can't do it anymore. I had the United States of America with the album United States of America.
The presidents?
Nope, just the United States of America. I was not into that. The which I thought I liked, I did not like.
They're like a college
Don't they have like a one-hit wonder that you might know?
Maybe.
Okay.
Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. Ugh, not good.
So this list, this is 1001 albums that you need to listen to before you die.
Someone did 1001 albums.
So these should all be good.
They should be. They should be, but they are not.
But they're not.
And then I had Nora Jones, Come Away With Me. God damn, that is just like...
I'd listen to her.
I like Nora Jones. She was on Peeping Tom, which is
she was in Ted.
Mike Patton's project.
Maybe that just isn't the album that she got super famous off of.
Maybe, but it's weird that it's on the 1001 albums. But then, just as I was about to give up, I got Amy Winehouse, Frank, Nirvana, Nevermind, Muddy Waters, Hard Again, Mudhoney, Every Good Boy Deserves Fudge.
Love that album.
Stevie Wonder, Songs in the Key of Life.
Drink, dude.
And Roxy Music, Country Life. That was what I got this week. Every album was awesome. I was so happy.
But such a great album too.
Yeah.
It's random.
Oh,
but I mean, I've done 75 albums so far. Today was
send me that site.
I will. Today was Neil Young.
But you get a different album than him. You won't get the same one.
Connor comes into me every day.
That's why it's fun. I think you don't get the same one.
Today was crazy. Rust Never Sleeps. Neil Young. I already listened to it. Such a good album. That's Hey Hey My My and good album. But
which Amy Winehouse album was that? The very first one?
Yeah, it was Not Back in Black.
It's Not Back. Okay.
I was kind of like, do I know anything off this?
Yeah.
And I knew nothing off of it. But man, she's so good. Like I love her voice. Like she's like, I don't know if that reinvented the young white girl pretending to be an old black woman jazz kind of singer like Adele does too, but Amy Winehouse did it so well, man.
Yeah.
And I know I like Back in Black, and it's a shame that she died after those two albums, because I think she was actually a real talent that died way too young, just like all those people that died 27.
Yeah. Right. She's in the 27 Club,
I got nothing else.
Yeah, I'm going to tell everybody to check us out on Spreaker. Download, rate, subscribe, review, do all those fun things. We're the exciting and new podcast on all our socials. I'm the Jazoo on Instagram, Jazoo74 on Twitter. This has been the exciting and new mini podcast. I'm Jason.
AEGonzo1 on Instagram, AEGonzo1970 on Twitter. I'm Andy. Jim, if you don't know them off the top of your head, Dana has to read them every week.
They're right here. Dana Caps on TikTok and Twitter. Dana Caps77 on Instagram. I'm Dana.
I'm only going to give my Instagram, so that's Jim Horowitz 47 on Instagram, and I'm Jim.
And he's not 47 anymore.
No, that was the year he was born.
Hey, shh.